part 1 of myths and misconceptions about art therapy. So I wanted to do these videos just to kind of walk through misconceptions about art therapy, and I hear them all the time, so I wanted to clarify, and here we go. So probably the first thing I hear is, I'm not an artist. Okay, you are my client then. I want you to come to me because this is not about being an artist. Basically, if you have any kind of creative juices, that could be, I love cooking, I love gardening, I actually love writing, any of those. You're a creative person, and guess what? You are my ideal client. So no artistic skills are required. Misconception number 2, that art therapy is only for children. Well, kind of, sort of. So I like to refer to it as your inner child. So everybody has an inner child. It is basically dormant inside of you. And if you think about it, it is, what did you like to do when you were a kid? So even if you just spent maybe an hour or two a week coloring, that's your inner child coming out. So art therapy, we love that inner child, and we're gonna have that child come out to play. But the misconception is it's only for kids. It's not only for kids. Misconception number 3, that art therapy is all about coloring and drawing. Well, that would just be boring. If you ever go to art school or hear about people in art school, that is just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many different ways that we can be creative without coloring or drawing. I honestly, full disclosure, I don't draw. I don't like drawing. Yeah, I draw things like mandalas or pattern making, Zentangles. That's totally different. But I would not sit down and sketch your dog for you. Like, I just don't do it. And some artists are like me, where we prefer something more fluid, like a pastel or paint. So no, it is not just about drawing and painting. Oh, also adding to that, it's not crafty. You're not coming in and doing crafts like building a sugar house or using cotton balls to create a cloud. It's not about that either. Misconception number 4 is art therapy is relaxing. Okay, yeah, it could have that effect on you, but basically if you are working with an art therapist, it's going to be challenging. And I'll be honest with you, some of the sessions you'll do with me, maybe they'll be more challenging than others. Maybe you're just simply coming in with the idea of finding coping mechanisms or things that you can do to distract your mind when you're having ruminating thoughts. Okay, that's one thing. But to come in every single session and think that you're going to be relaxed when you leave, not quite, but that means that we are doing our job. I'm Jean, and I'm an art therapist. Tune in tomorrow for part 2.